What's up?
How you doing? Holy mackerel. What are you doing here, big guy?
Not much.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How you been?
Good. Yeah, just season's right around the corner, so.
You're in training.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll be at practice pretty soon.
So do you have a full load right now academically?
Yeah, I take 14 semester hours.
You're crazy.
And yeah, and then like I said, I have morning workouts, and then I have practice at 3. I get home usually at like 5:30, and then I eat. I do homework, and by the time I'm done eating, it's like 8. I get about an hour and a half before I got to go back to bed and get ready for the next day. You know.
One of the things I really like about athletes is their time management, discipline.
That's big. That's hard.
Yeah, but the elite ones like yourself, they're there. Many team leaders are really uncomfortable coaching the team, telling them that you got to step up.
I would like to be more vocal because there's some things in the team that like sometimes I want to step up and say, but some of it's my own fault is that I don't do everything like the way I should, like not 100%, but like I'm very hard on myself. So if I don't think I did good on a run, and I want to tell someone to push themselves, in my mind I didn't push myself hard enough. So, yeah, why do I get
But you know what I heard from your teammates?
What?
Is your work ethic pushed them up.
Well,
yeah, you didn't need to say anything. I think one of the things we fall into is thinking that leaders need to be vocal, and that's the only way to lead.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes by your own actions, people follow. They watch what you're doing. The other thing you're doing is always raising the bar on yourself, right?
Which raises the bar for everyone, right? I guess.
Which raises the bar for everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
It makes you pretty exhausted, right?
Yeah, but I guess that's
who you are.
Yeah.
That's why you're so good.
The best you can, though. I mean, I love it. I love the pressure.
I think there's something in the mind of the athlete. See if you agree with this, which is no matter how well you do, as you relax and still play that moment back of the competition, you're playing back through the mistakes you made and what you should have done, and you're thinking about the next time.
Yeah.
That's as opposed to just playing the game. That's the difference.
Are we going in through here?
I think we're going to go in here. I think.
I'm probably going to get the same one you are.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. They're definitely. I just like they're antioxidant, which is good for
So do you have to really be careful what you put in?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. During season. Right now it's a little.
You're okay.
You can eat what you want, but in moderation.
After a solid win Monday night over Minnesota at Carver Hawkeye Arena and a 1-1 start to the Big Ten, it's back out on the road and out of conference for Iowa basketball. The Hawkeyes are in Ames for the renewal of the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series. Iowa State. Hi, everybody, from Hilton Coliseum in Ames. Gary Dolphin and Bobby Hansen are sitting courtside for the Hawks and the Cyclones.
As here's Frederick to McCaffery. LUKA already shining with a big offensive rebound. There's a backdoor lab to the big fella, lays it up and in with the left hand. The miss was by Prentice Nixon. Wieskamp now shooting a 3 going left, splashes down through 5-2 Iowa. That's the way to come back and put it in their face.
Got that with confidence.
Oh, did he ever. Way short. Bohannon has the rebound. Into the front court, C.J. Frederick knocks down a 3. Back-to-back threes by Iowa's 2 best perimeter shooters.
C.J. Frederick wide open in the right corner.
Connor McCaffery guarded by Michael Jacobson. Garza lobs up a 3. It's good. The trifecta in play. Back-to-back-to-back triples. And the Hawkeyes extend the lead to 7. Iowa State cold shooting from the ring. Jordan back into the front court. Let's fly with a 3. Good in transition. Timeout, Iowa State.
They better get a timeout. They're going to get run out of Hilton Coliseum. The Hawkeyes came to play.
They want to feed the post. Garza step back shot, no good. Had a good look. McCaffery tipped it out. Open 3, Frederick, no. Rebounded Garza, up and in. 18-4. Iowa by 14. With 12 to shoot. Cordell backs in to Toussaint on the wing. He gets into the lane, jump shoots, and scores! And countered, an and one coming. Such great body control. C.J. Frederick, shot fake. Now he drives around his man, misses the jumper. Garza with a rebound. Shot fake, back up and in. LUKA Garza. A solid, productive Well executed first 20 minutes for the Hawkeyes in one of the tougher buildings to play in college basketball. It's an 11-point Iowa lead, 39-28. Now the crowd's back into it. Garza's doubled, fights his way through the double team and scores. That's what he does. Hawks just have to play with poise here. Bohannon a long three. Good. And warded off Nixon and hit a step back three. Brings it down himself all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in off the square. And a foul called on Iowa State. Just like that, the Hawkeyes respond with 5 straight. Iowa's lead is 11. Wieskamp to the basket. Lays it up and in. Hurled in. Way up above the tall timber. Here's 3 for CJ. Yes, sir. CJ Frederick. Right of the lane to Garza. Cross court for a wide open 3. Wieskamp. Yes, sir. Iowa 84. Cyclones 68. Oh, whoop it up, you Hawk fans across the state.
The Heartland is brought to you by Mediacom. Today's broadcast is powered by Extreme. Feel the power of amazingly fast internet, up to 1 gig. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
Hilton Coliseum, a very difficult place to win, but the Hawkeyes going for 4 in a row against Iowa State. That means Amanda Olinger, Kathleen Doyle, and Mackenzie Meyer have never lost to Iowa State. They'll go for 4 in a row tonight. Kicks it out, Mackenzie Meyer for 3. Yes. Count it. Hawkeyes down court. Doyle baseline goes up strong and scores off the window. And make it 4. Sonano with that little left-handed baby hook. What touch by Monica Sonano.
And we withstood the runs. I mean, you know, there's momentum, it shifts in the game, and we didn't let it get to us, and I'm really, really proud of a young team to do that.
Taiwo for 3 left wing.
Yes.
Count it. Taiwo, huge in this basketball game.
We see it in practice every night because she's such a good three-point shooter. And that's the hard thing. You look at statistics, and sometimes statistics aren't accurate because you don't see them every day in the gym and every day what they're doing in practice.
A repost by Sonano, bounce pass is perfect, and Sonano lays it up and in.
I thought her first half was outstanding as well. I'm so excited about her growth. I think she's just getting better and better. She's like a sponge, and she works so hard. So, you know, you see her working hard out there. That's what she does every day.
For the shot, here's a three-pointer for Mackenzie Meyer, top of the key for 3.
It's just really cool. Like Coach Bluter said, Iowa State is such a great program, and wins at Hilton for Hawkeyes come few and far between, so it's really special for us to be able to get 2 wins here at Hilton.
Meyer drives, little floater in the lane, 2 for Mackenzie Meyer.
Olinger is just in beast mode right now, and she's not having it.
I just knew my role, and sometimes the ball just happens to fall your way, and that's just how it was for me. And my teammates really hype me up. I mean, they're the ones that keep me going and keep me crashing, even if you can't really feel your legs at times. But that's just that extra push by my team. It really helps.
Looks inside. Sonano handles it, goes up strong, and finishes.
Yes. Oh my God!
Just before a 0 showed on the shot clock, and there is the buzzer to end the ball game.
Wow!
And the Hawkeyes defeat Iowa State 75-69. For the seniors, 4-0.
4-0.
I remember after my freshman year, it was a blackout at home, and we won, and Coach Jay came up to me after and said, that's the first of 4, and ever since then, I've kind of thought about it.
I mean, I think it's hard. For our program, it hasn't happened for 30 years, so it's a big deal. I'm so happy for the 3 seniors that you can go out of here saying, wow, I never, ever lost.
Just for you. Shirt? I put my wrestling
There
shirt.
we go.
Okay?
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So you're carrying 14 hours.
Yep. This semester, yep.
What are you majoring in?
Sports and rec management.
Good.
So
Good.
You know,
We have a pretty good program too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I want to get a master's degree, but I haven't decided whether I want to get like an MBA or just a sports administration degree.
You have a lot of time to figure it out.
I still got 2 years.
You're going to start worrying about it now. You know what you're going to do. You're going to end up doing what your mother tells you to do.
She's gonna be like, you know, Spencer, you do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, you got a lot of time.
Yeah.
I bring it up because so many people are focused on the athletes are professionals. And boy, you're spending enough time to feel like you're a professional. But, you know, like less than 2% of our students go on to play professional sports. So I keep saying you need a backup plan here somewhere. There's a whole bunch of life left.
Yeah. I mean, you never know what could happen.
As good as you are and as fit as you are, you're not going to wrestle forever.
Well, there's a very small window of time to compete.
Yeah.
And there's a very large window of time after.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to have. I mean, I don't believe in backup plans because it's a quote that I made last year. Because I'm not going to fail the first time.
That's right.
All right, but
as it relates to a career.
Yes, I do believe.
Yeah. That's a good point. I like that. Yeah, I think you're right. Because backup plans means that I don't have to finish job one.
Yeah, the confidence isn't there either, right?
Yeah.
My dad's very analytical, Excel spreadsheets, everything, right? So he has the backup plans, but me, I don't care about any of that.
And does he do that with videos of you and angles and?
He does video everything. When I was younger, he likes to break down tape and everything.
Yeah.
I'm a little different. You know, I don't really break down tape on like myself. I should probably, but I kind of like once I do it, like I just remember it. I can see it in my head. You know, over and over and over again. It just kind of have always been.
Can you visualize it even during the meet?
Yeah, like I can be in the middle of a match, and if I hit something, I can replay it in my mind, like what I just did. I've always been that way. My dad called that like a wrestling, like a coaching mind.
Yeah.
You know, he said he was the same way. Like he always knew what was going on. Like very body awareness. You know. I
had this crazy experience. For me, crazy. It was a wonderful opportunity, and it was in November, I think, of 2015. And I had the amazing opportunity of sitting next to Dan Gable. And so the two of us are sitting there watching the Oklahoma State, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept trying to understand what he was saying as he was commenting on the match. And it took me forever to realize that he was not commenting on what was happening. He was commenting on what the next move was.
It's just about to happen, yeah.
Yeah. Are you that way? I mean, you can.
I mean, I'm not going to say I'm like Dan Gable in that sense.
No. But thinking, when you watch somebody else wrestle, you're thinking about what they should be doing next.
Well, like in my head, like I know exactly what I would do, or like what I think is the best course of action. Yeah, I would say that, you know, obviously Dan Gable definitely had a coaching mind. I mean, he was the greatest coach of all college sports.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
I mean, he was. I mean, he has the most national titles of any college sport coach ever.
Yeah.
So, and he left a legacy here, and then we're trying to bring that back.
You are bringing it back.
Yeah, right now we are.
This is it.
This year.
This is it. Yeah.
It's gonna be not the start, because we've been working towards this every year. Every year is the year, but new year, and we're ready to do it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting to watch.
I'm pumped. It's gonna be a good year. Yeah.
So what time's practice? You got 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Think I can make it?
Well, I'll write you an excuse.
I think I'll be okay.
Tell Tom and Terry I said hello. I haven't seen you in a while.
Good
to see you, man.
Yeah, you
Take care.
Hey, thanks for
I'll see you out there
talking
soon.
to me.
Okay. Yeah, indeed. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
The Heartland is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Avoid breakdowns in coverage with U.S. Cellular. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the Iowa Hawkeyes.
So, well, they found the tumor when I was 13, and so I knew that I had to get surgery, and so I had multiple biopsies, and then leading up to the first surgery. And then I actually turned 14 in the hospital the day of my surgery, and then after that, I found out the next day after my birthday, the first day I got home, that the tumor was malignant, which meant cancerous. So.
I'll never forget where I was when the doctor called to tell us the results of Patrick's tumor biopsy after his first surgery. And I remember going to Fran and waking him and saying, okay, we got bad news and we have to go tell Patrick. And I walked into our living room and he was on the couch. And we don't live in that house anymore and we don't have that couch anymore. And I never want to have to do that again. He was amazing, he was scared, he was mad. But he was so tough and resilient, and we had to take him back down to the hospital to meet with his surgeon again to talk about future steps. And it's not something that I would wish on anybody.
You know, you wake up your son and he just turned 14 and tell him he's got cancer. You know, it just can't even put into words the emotion that we were, all of us were feeling at that time. And he was a champion throughout the whole thing. You know, he showed great courage and unbelievable support from our players, from coaching friends, family members, obviously, and you know, somehow we got through it.
You know, I think that we've always had a very good relationship. We were never really brothers that fought a ton, but you know, I definitely think that something like this, it's only gonna make everybody stronger, and that's definitely what it did with us. You know, we just kind of bonded over this, and we forever have. You know, we are extremely close, and I'm assuming, I think he would say the same thing. But yeah, you know, I think we have a tremendous relationship, and you know, it's partly because of this. You know, just something like this brings your family so close together. I knew that it's something that I was going to have to live with and have to deal with for the rest of my life, regardless of whether or not that I'm okay or whatever. It's something that I'm going to have appointments and stuff like that for the rest of my life. But also it just kind of put me in a unique club of people that have had cancer, and so it's like, it gives me another way to bond with people like that. And then also just knowing that you beat it, it just gave me an opportunity to beat cancer, so that's something that I hold really close to my heart and something that I think is really cool.
It's such an honor for Patrick to receive this award and to be acknowledged by Ken and his family in this way, because he has given us so much and is such an amazing person. They all are.
The whole Coaches vs. Cancer program started in Albany because of Ken Raymond and, you know, Margaret and I and the Siena folks, the U-Albany people, you know, Will Brown. I mean, it's just something that we're very proud of, and I know it means a lot to Patrick as well.
Latham High-Tech Seeds is proud to partner with the Iowa men's basketball team by raising money for every free throw made by the Hawks all season long through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion. All proceeds will benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer program right here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, cheering on the Hawkeyes from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts all across the state of Iowa.